And I had friends from dental school tell me, Taylor, I feel so bad for you. I am so sorry you have to go through this. Taylor, it's too bad that you have to go through this. I just wish I could do something for you. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking what Napoleon Hill said. And I said to my friends, in my mind, I said, you guys go right ahead and feel sorry for me all the way to the bank, because I'm going to find a way to make this obstacle propel me to the greatest success ever. And a few months later, I saw one of those $1,000 bills sitting right in front of me. I came across an idea to start a dental assisting school within my office on Saturdays, a non-traditional school. The video there showed just a little bit about what that was. Never had been done before in the state of Idaho. Started it up, and the first class sold out, and it was a hit. And I thought, if I can do this once, I can do it again, and again, and again, and again. And 3 years later, here I am, and I just last week started my 25th dental assisting school, Assist to Succeed, within the United States in Texas. And last week just started to roll them out in the country of Australia. And I say that to let you know that no matter what happens to us in life, it's not how we react, it's not what happens to us, it's how we respond to what happens to us that matters the most. This event tonight is a special event. Mr. Derek Bowles asked me to speak a little bit about entrepreneurism, a little bit about overcoming adversity. There are kids within our community who are at risk. These at-risk kids, many people think they're at risk for dropout. I think we need to change our focus and look at these kids of being at risk for great success, for record success. We treat them that way, at risk for success. They are going to be the successes that they were designed and engineered to be by the great Creator. Now, I was inspired at the beginning of the year to write a book. Those of you, you should all have a book at your table. If you want to take a look at the book cover, the cover of that book. I named the title of this book, Beating All Odds. Discover exactly how you can succeed in business and life. Earlier in the year, I was invited by my brother on a cold, foggy Boise inversion day to do something that was just absolutely crazy. How many of you live in the Treasure Valley? Can I see by the raise of hands? How many of you have ever seen an inversion? How many of you have been in an inversion where you're outside and you can't see about 4 or 5 houses down from you? Do you remember at the beginning of the year, it was January or February, we had a terrible inversion. It was freezing cold outside. I was in the house with my 6 children. It was 5 at the time. And it was freezing. I didn't want to be outside. Nobody wanted to be outside, and I wasn't any different. Then the phone rings. My brother Mike says, "Tay, grab the kids, grab the 3 oldest. I'm coming over. I got my kids. We're going to jump in my SUV, and we're going to go up to Bogus Basin Road, or Bogus Basin Ski Resort, and we're going to go skiing." I said, "Mike, are you nuts? Have you looked outside? Look at the temperature, below freezing." He says, No, you don't understand. I just saw the weather report, and it's 10 degrees warmer up there, and it's sunny, clear blue skies. He says, "Let's go." I said, "All right, I don't believe it, but we'll do it." Long story short, we piled into this SUV. How many of you have been to Bogus Basin Road? You get up and you start going around that windy path. I'll tell you what, I looked at the temperature display on the SUV monitor, and it started to drop colder and colder and colder. We saw little snow flurries floating around outside, and it got foggier and foggier till we couldn't hardly see where we were going. I thought, "Mike, you're nuts. Let's turn around and go home. This is going to be absolutely miserable. We might even get stranded here." He said, No. That's what they said. It's warmer by 10 degrees, sunny, clear blue skies. We kept on. We journeyed to higher ground. We kept going up. And as we did, the most amazing thing that I have ever seen happened in a long time. When we got within about 100 yards of the Bogus Basin Ski Resort, we journeyed to the top of that mountain. As soon as we did, poof, we came out of the clouds and sunny, clear blue skies. I looked at the temperature display again, and I watched that thing over the next minute and a half climb 10 degrees warmer. We got the kids into their ski apparel. We got the ski rentals. And by the time we got onto the ski slope and got up to the top of the lift, I looked out at the valley below, the miserable, cold, foggy inversion valley that was just absolutely freezing and miserable. Look at the front cover of this book. That is very similar to what I saw. A nice, white, thick, cottony blanket of clouds resting on the valley below, with an orange sky gently resting, the sunset gently resting on those clouds. And I thought, this is the perfect metaphor for life. Ladies and gentlemen, whenever we go through adversity, I don't care what it is, I don't care how bad it is, whether our kids are going through it or whether we're going through it, we lose our job, we lose the big deal, we lose the big sale, we lose that big account, I don't care what it is, the solution is journey to higher ground. Journey to higher ground. And I wrote a book, and the 30 chapters in this book I call my success roadmap, the steps to take to journey to higher ground. That is the message that I want to leave with you tonight. No matter what you're going through, if you will journey to higher ground, you're going to find out that poof, you're going to come through that blanket of fog, and you're going to come into sunny, clear blue skies of success. And that temperature is going to skyrocket, and happiness, joy, and success will be yours once again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here tonight. I'm happy to be with you, and I want to let you know this book was published on Wednesday. I have 70 copies left from the first shipment that came in here at this room, and they will be available for sale for $20, and I will be at the back, and I've already been asked by several of you to sign and sign these books for you. I'll be available as long as you'd like me to be in the back. And ladies and gentlemen, let's journey to higher ground, and let's invite our children, our youth, to do the same, and let's eradicate and eliminate the dropout rate in this community. Thank you very much.